Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing episode 24 of Real Talk with Sam Weis. So if you go to enjoy the video and the episode make sure to go subscribe, like, and turn on post notifications. If you've not already. And on that note, let's hop into our video. I start school really soon. This is my last episode before I start school. And coming up on one of the last episodes of the summer. This is probably let's think real quick. Oh. This is probably I lost count, of course. My fourth to last episode of the summer. I have this episode on the 28th of August. September 4th, so August 28th, September 4th, September 11th, which will be a very special episode. September 18th, and then September 25th. It is officially fall. I'm pretty sure it's September 21st or 22nd when fall begins. When does fall begin in 2021? Yeah, September 22nd, and then winter begins December 21st. So, as I said, fourth to last episode of the summer, and same thing applies for Couch Talk Podcast, which came out yesterday. The half-a-year episode, if you've yet to see it, go check it out. We spent a lot of work on it. It's 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 47 seconds. Our longest episode, and probably makes top 10 list, maybe top 5 list for longest videos on my channel. Took a lot of work, and it was good. Let's see. Oh. Woo-hoo! That's going to be really freaking cool, but at the same time, really terrible. So, my half-year podcast episode for this podcast, I think will be a 9/11 video. Because August 28th is episode 24, September 4th is episode 25, and September 11th is episode 26, half a year. Oh my god. I mean, it'll be good, but I will have to stray away from the fact that it's half a year and talk about 9/11. So some of the spotlight will be taken away, which I don't think will be great. But, it'll be alright. I think in today's episode, we could go over some TV shows. I know we did that, I don't know, probably 2 episodes back. Maybe 3 or 4. Let's see, Better Call Saul. I'm only halfway through season 3. My dad and I will probably watch an episode or 2 tonight, I hope. I really want to start Ozark. It has 3 seasons, and Netflix says that it's official, another season is coming. Apparently, it's captivating like Breaking Bad, and there's a lot of aspects with it. The main dad is like the guy, the main character, and then the family's dragged into it all. It's pretty much a drug thing. I think he has to pay off a drug lord in 5 years, $500 million. My assumption that there's going to be 5 seasons. The first 3 have already come out. 4 is going to come out, I think, probably this fall, and then it'll wrap up in the late 2022. But what do I know? Or maybe early 2023. So, yes, I did finish watching American Psycho. I need to rate that on Rotten Tomatoes. I finished it yesterday. I watched probably maybe a little less than 2/3 of it in a sitting. Stopped maybe a week or so later, maybe some days, started watching it again. It's really good. Not surprised he got away with it. I didn't think he was going to be caught. Again, not surprised that the guy on the phone didn't believe him, the lawyer. He's a yuppie and he fits in like the rest of them. I mean, he's the exact same guy. And even though he's a yuppie and as a follower, he's more of a loser. Just saying. So if you're ever sitting with your friend in the house, okay, and you start hearing and it's hip to be square. Get up and go. Okay, just saying. Could be role play, something kinky, or something very terrifying. Thank you. Alright, guys. Welcome to a new episode. Can't believe we've done all of this. And guys, if you don't know, I'm starting school in 2 days. It's August 28th. I got tomorrow the 29th, Sunday, and then we're starting fresh on the 30th. It's soon. And it's sad because we also got out late. I was surprised we didn't start like mid-September. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, some updates. My Wii, I think, is broken. Again. Now, so if you look here, I got 3 discs. Wheel of Fortune for the Wii. I made a video on it, but had to delete it so I could upload the half-year podcast episode, but I can make another video on this. Of course, Wii Sports Resort, $50, scam. And Wii Sports. Nothing looks off on Wheel of Fortune, Wii Sports Resort. Nor for anything with Wii Sports. But if you look a little dang closer, you may spot about right here some markings. Now, I know I only have 720p, not even an HD camera. Now, that could be something to do with it that you can't really see good. But I'm not booting so many discs into my Wii. I was looking for Mario Kart and Family Feud, but the closest 2012, Family Feud 2010, it's not selling. And the closest 2012 one is really far away. I can't remember exactly how much, but I'm pretty sure it's like, it's far. It's like 15 miles, 10, 15, 20 miles. Needless to say, it's a pretty long way away. I mean, a drive, 10 miles, 10 times 20 is 200, 200 minutes is 320 minus 150, probably about an hour 40 for 10 miles. Nah, that's not right. I think 40 minutes. Either way, it's probably about I would say a 40, probably about almost an hour drive to get Family Feud 2012 edition. So we're not doing that. Mario Kart is definitely available, but it's $60, and that's unbelievable. It's probably more on Amazon, and on the website, I don't think it even sells. I have a feeling it could be because of the Wii Sports disc, but I'm not sure because I don't know why the Wii would just shut off and the other Wii Sports Resort and Wheel of Fortune would not work. So indeed, I'm a little confused, as you guys probably are. I have the entire thing shut off. I have the red clicky thing. I don't have the red clicky thing shut off, but I manually shut it off, not even with the remote. Usually my setup status is I go to the... unplug my phone. Gotta plug my phone back in. But usually what I do... jeez. It's gonna be a whole thing now. I'll just put these over here. Pretty much, I use this thing. So this is off on the ground. So like my computer's not charging. Computer's charging. Yep. So pretty much this will be off. Click, turn it on. That'll boot up my computer charging, my phone charging. Also turn on my Wii. Then to the left of the power button, Before that's on, it's blank. Then it'll turn red. I take my remote, not my Wiimote, but my remote, use it for the TV. Only button I ever use, 2 buttons I ever use. Power, I press that to turn it on and off, and volume. For Wheel of Fortune, I usually have to turn it up because it's not so loud. And so instead of having it at 10 or 15, Wheel of Fortune will be at about 25, maybe 30. Okay, I got my phone plugged back in. So pretty much I have 2 outlets on the wall. One is the thing that like powers the red thingy, that cable. And then one's for my Wii in general. Pretty much in the cable I have phone charger, computer charger, and some really random thing. I don't know what it's for, but my mom and I are going to go through my room in probably like 30 minutes or so when she gets up from her nappy poo, and we're going to like look through it all. I cleared out my backpack. I have all my like folders and books in a pile, and then in one of these things, but bigger, I have all like the looser stuff, like pencil cases, papers, pencils, pens, etc. And I have it all grouped together, And so we're going to go through it. We're going to look through tonight. We're going to look at the list that the teacher sent out for 7th grade. Look at the stuff we have. If we have it all, good. If we don't have it all, we don't have to freak because we have all of Sunday to go to Target and shop. Or if they don't have it, Office Depot, Office Max, or, whatever. So that's good. I'm becoming less scared. Not scared, but more or less a little bit nervous. Each school year, I think the most stress-induced time for me in a year is probably, honestly, the week leading up to school. Pretty much, like, beginning of August and back, I'm, like, not even thinking about it. But once around the 10th to the 15th arrives, I'm like, okay. And then for me, personally, probably around, like, August 15th-ish, August 20th this year, I was like, ooh, I'm hella nervous. And, probably now, I would say I'm, like, 60% nervous and 40% excited, to be honest. Or 40% nervous and 60% excited is what I meant, which is a decent ratio. It's 40, 60, yeah. So I'm on a 10% higher ratio excited than not, which is good, which is very good, but still a little nervous. Mostly of the academics. Sure, some with like socialism in a way. I don't know why, but I just told you guys. We'll see. It's not going to be like a normal school year, I don't think. We're going to be definitely wearing masks. And I think that teachers are going to be switching with us. Like, we're not going to be moving classrooms, I don't think. I'm not completely sure. But I don't think. I think they're going to be coming to us. And I think we're going to be heading up to the 3rd floor gym probably to eat. Or the cafeteria, the gym on the 1st floor, and pretty much we'll be set up, like, our class will be in one bunch, let's say on the north-left side of the gym. Pretty much it'll be table, like, small table, desk, or, like, small table, chair, you're there, and then, I don't think it's 6 feet, because that would be too big, but maybe, like, 2 or 3 feet to the right of you, desk, chair, 2 to 3 feet to the right of you, desk, chair, 2 to 3 feet to the right of you, desk, chair. And then we're going 4, 8, like, I think it'll go like 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. And maybe it'll be 4 rows of 6 or 6 rows of 4 is what I'm thinking. Or it'll be a normal thing where it's in the lunchroom and you pick your table, or you'll be assigned to tables with other people, with your class, or you can just sit wherever you want, but there's like a limit. So like it's kind of like a first come, first serve. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Two assumptions. Either it's gonna be like last year, or I suppose this year technically, but it was like last year in like April, May, and June, where where pretty much we will be in our class together in separate desks and chairs or wherever. Don't think that's going to happen. Now, the thing if we're going to be switching or not, or if the teacher's going to be switching, that's probably an open-handed 50-50 question. We don't know. I don't even, I think I'm room 310. I really don't know what room I am. I've been on the 3rd floor now for 2 years. Pretty much, what is it now? Kindergarten and 1st grade is on the 1st floor. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grade is on the 2nd floor. And then 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th is on the 3rd floor. So, of course, there's a ton of commotion on the 3rd floor. A little calmer on the 2nd, and there's like nothing. It's 2 grades on the 1st floor, so it's, not bad. We're going to be pretty much in the middle of the food chain. I mean, the 5th and, I guess we're going to be in the bottom of the food chain. The 5th and 6th graders are their own thing, and then 6th is on top, and then 7th and 8th is their own thing, and 8th is on top. I guess we'll end up seeing, this year when I was looking at the 5th graders and the teachers, I was like, wow, that's crazy. They seem so small and puny. Not in a mean way, but just like, it's flown by. Same thing. Probably same thing this year, even though some of the teachers were intimidating in a very good way. Like Mr. Schmeising, intimidating, hard tests, hard questions, but an excellent teacher. And he watches my YouTube channel some of the time. I mean, this was back in June, so who knows if he stuck with us almost 100 days. But here I am. I don't know what I'm doing with this anymore. So pretty much, yeah. School's starting. Sadly, school breakfast is no longer a thing. I would do it so much from like early 5th grade back, but then, early March, I stopped doing school breakfast because it's COVID, and never since. I hope you guys can tell I'm trying to improve the quality of these episodes. I certainly think I'm doing a good job. I don't like that I'm doing it somewhat last minute. It's 4:39 p.m. Saturday, and this needs to premiere in less than 4 hours. So, come on. But, I love doing the pronunciation on the but. Pen, pencil, pen, pencil, but. It's wild. Barney, what are you doing? Trying to eat my sheets? I already can see 2 visible holes. And that's just turning my head and not trying to look. You silly goose. So silly. Okay. I guess we can try to boot my Wii up. So I got this remote. It's the black Wiimote with Wii Motion Plus inside. So I don't even need an attachment for Wii Sports Resort. I was playing with the Wii, I call it the Wii condom. It's like the attachment that goes over it. It's kind of like skin. See? Pretty much. This protects it, so I'll show you how it works. Take your Wiimote, you just shove it inside here. Okay, I'll probably activate it whilst doing this. I bet I will. Okay, and then... okay. Then you want to take... So, now it's in. You want to pretty much just take this back end, kinda, and squeeze it on in there. Okay. And that's pretty much it. And then you got your strap, and this is what the Wiimote looks like. Much bigger, yes. That's a bad thing. The Wiimote's not even turning on. Let's see if that applies for all of them. I got my bucket of Wiimotes and Wii accessories here. This is my first remote, black Wiimote with Wii Motion Plus inside. We got the second black Wiimote with Wii Motion Plus inside, and this one. And trust me, the batteries are there. They've all been replaced in the last week. Second Wiimote doesn't work. That's not good. Third white Wiimote with the Wii Motion Plus accessory. Red style, which is the more expensive one by $1 or $2, because that fits a little better. Nothing. So far, only the second Wiimote is actually beat. Fourth Wiimote, red Wiimote with Wii Motion Plus accessory, orange style. Cheapest one. Doesn't work as well. Harder to calibrate and definitely harder to get in. It's only $11.59, whereas most of them are $12 to $14, depending on color. See, this one is terrible. See, look. I mean, come on. Okay, put that back up. And then, so thing isn't flailing. So this is here for like archery or something. But if you don't want it flailing around, just do this. If it'll work. And bam, now it's in. It's beeping, it's beeping, it's beeping, it's beeping. But nothing. And then we got the fifth Wiimote, which is the blue one, which I love. And it does not even have a Wii Motion Plus accessory, so it would not work for Wii Sports Resort, but it would work for Wii Sports. It's beeping. And I've synced it to my Wii many times. It doesn't work. I'll try again. Pretty much how to sync a Wiimote. Okay, you got the Wiimote, you put in 2 AA batteries. It's as simple as this. Okay, you see this? This is the Wiimote. Batteries, everything. Below the right battery is a red button. Under the red button, it says sync. Then, I'm not going to show you directly, but on your Wii console, this is for the one that just is like flat, not standing upright, which I believe most people have. But this is for the one that's flat, not up. So, there's a power. So, this is where you put the disc in. Under it is the power button, the reset button, the Wii handle, and the eject button. So, it goes power, reset, and then after that, a little flap. You take that flap down, and there's a red button that says sync. You press and hold this. You press and hold this. 5 seconds. Release both. And, okay, let's see here. Got the first. Got the second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one simply does not work. Now, this is what's going to happen, but eventually it'll go click, and either this will appear, this, or this, as in just one of them. Sadly enough, it's not working. This Wiimote just never worked. It never synced. Of course, we got the white nunchuck, the red nunchuck, and the never unwrapped blue nunchuck in mint edition. I'm not sure if this will work since the Wiimote does not, but I think it will. Sadly enough, I have 4 Wiimotes, all accessible to Wii Sports Resort and Wii Sports and all the other games, but only three nunchucks and 2 known working ones. What if I have 3 plus friends over and that's not going to work, because then one or two of us will have to sit out. And for some reason, it'll play baseball, and that's my Wii bin, minus the disc. So, let's try to connect these Wiimotes. Okay, whoa. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Alright. So, now we have here Wiimote 1. I'm going to try to... Hold on. Where's my remote? And okay. So what? This is not good. I have the red thing on, but I can't turn on the TV. Okay. I have to turn on manually. I have to go up to the TV and press the power button on top of the mantle. Okay. That worked just fine. But it says an error has occurred. Press the eject button, remove the game disc, and turn off the power to the console. Please read the Wii operations manual for further instructions. Alright. How to boot up my Wii if it crashes. Okay, how do I reboot a Wii? And this was in 2017, so hopefully it's going to be relatively new. And guys, a Wii is very inexpensive. Okay? Trust me on that, because your new PS5 or your new Xbox console is going to be costing minimum high 800s, whereas a Wii is 2 to 250. So trust me, it's good. And a Wii U is the same. I think a little bit more, but not much. First, check off the buttons on the controller to determine if pressing any of them or shaking the remote or nunchuck attachment cause any movement on the system at all. If so, the freeze may be part of the game, so be patient while it plays this moment out. If the screen hasn't changed for a few minutes, oh no, this is not freezing. Factory reset. On rare occasions, you may need to restore the system to its factory settings. This means it will erase anything on the hard drive and clear out all of your settings. If your system is being particularly problematic, this might be necessary. This is a last resort, as you will lose all saved game files and you have not backed up to an SD card. Certainly not, but this is fine. I'll just lose all my Miis and have to restart. It doesn't matter. No sarcasm. Okay. I mean, I did buy my Wii a little over 2 years ago, which I would not consider long. Like, I know people bought it in like 2007, 2006, and the Wii is like 1.5 decades old. Yeah, but I think it was like under 5 years old. It should be covered. Shoot, I don't know if we even have the manual. I don't think we do, which is the main problem. But I'm just gonna totally leave my Wii off until tomorrow. I think would be the best idea. But it's still on. I'm pressing the power button repeatedly. Are all the discs out? I'll press eject. I'm holding the power. The ATI machine that accepts my discs is still on full power. It's not even yellow. And that needs to be red. So, if this lasts for more than a week or so, I'll email Nintendo. Okay, there we go. So the power button went from bright green to flashing red. So it's 4:49 p.m. Alright, I'm just going to leave it until tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, whenever I get up, I'll boot my Wii up and see if I can play. I think leaving it at least 12 hours, which is almost 5 in the morning, but I won't be up then. I'll leave it out 15 to 20 hours. See what happens. Okay? That's the game plan. The whole thing is off. I mean, I manually shut it off. The thing is, ATI machine's powered off. Now the remotes are working. I turned it off manually with this as well. The only thing that is on is the red flashy thing, which with all the cables in it, but I need that to charge my computer and phone. Do I really need it? Probably not. Battery full on the computer. 63% on the phone. So, whatever. I guess we can read some Reddit comments. Oh, I only got one, but yeah. Okay, so I made a comment on the Wii subreddit saying, best sport from Wii Sports / Wii Sports Club. And I flared it as a question. I know the two games can be very different at times, but I thought I would include Club for the ones that don't own / play Wii Sports. Hope that's okay. So far, I posted it about an hour ago, and it got 31 votes, 5 for tennis, 3 for baseball, 11 for bowling, 7 for golf, and 5 for boxing. This was my thing. I thought this would happen. For me personally, bowling's a favorite. Golf comes in a nice second. Tennis is probably third, baseball fourth, and boxing fifth. I'm surprised that baseball got only 3 votes, whereas tennis and boxing tied for seconds, but that's okay. So this is from Tint Anex 4 minutes ago. I have a lot of fun with boxing, baseball, and tennis. I always found bowling and golf boring. Ooh. Practically the opposite for me. And then I'll do a laughing emoji so I don't seem rude. Never want to be rude on Reddit. I hate boxing. I never would want to willingly play it. Baseball is alright, though I prefer not to play it a ton. Finally, tennis is probably my third favorite sport after bowling, taking first, and golf second. The tennis controls can get very annoying at times. So this is what I said. Practically the opposite for me, laughing emoji. I hate boxing and never would want to willingly play it. Baseball's alright though, I prefer not to play it a ton. Finally, tennis is probably my third favorite sport after bowling. Taking first and golf second. The tennis controls can get very annoying at times. I just gotta fix some spelling errors. Gotta put a space there. And golf, not gold. Okay. Reply. I'm gonna read it over real quick just to make sure I didn't have any grammatical or spelling errors. Okay, so pretty much I also made I only joined the Weis subreddit little bit ago. I made only 2 posts on it, but let me read you guys the post I made. When was it? This one got a ton of upvotes and was recommended on the Wii page. This one was 2 days ago. I said, Best Sports Edition. Wii Sports Resort, or Wii Club, Wii U. And then in parentheses. I know I figured out it was Wii Sports Club, not Wii Club, but it got 44 upvotes, 26 comments, and it has 3 hours and 59 minutes left. It has 734 votes. 296 people say Wii Sports, 419 people say Wii Sports Resort. I'm one of those people, and 19 say Wii Club for the Wii U. Never played it though. What else? I made a post for the favorite meal of the day. 27 breakfast, 9 lunch, and 56 dinner. Yeah, I rarely eat breakfast, but dinner's really good. Let's see. I made one that got like over 1,000 votes. I think it was the Walking Dead poll. Well, this is my second favorite. I think my second highest voted poll for the Walking Dead subreddit. It was 63 days ago, but I said rate The Walking Dead. I got 825 votes. 8 people said 0 out of 5 terrible. 2 people said 1 out of 5 bad. 27 people said 2 out of 5 meh. 176 people said 3 out of 5 good. 332 people said 4 out of 5 great. And 280 people said 5 out of 5 amazing. And the voting closed 60 days ago. Then, this is my highest voted poll of all time. And, of course, on the Walking Dead subreddit. This was 66 days ago. I haven't seen it, and I'm wondering, is the Fear the Walking Dead worth my time to watch? And I got 1,018 votes. 119 said strongly agree. 241 said agree. 189 said neutral. 86 said disagree. 56 said strongly disagree. And 327 said haven't seen it / non-applicable. So, I think I watch it because I got almost 400 people saying agree, and I did get almost 200 saying neutral, but I don't think I even scraped 150 on the disagree. So pretty much I put, should I watch it? People said strongly agree, or disagree, strongly disagree, or the other two, which was neutral. Like, I'm in the middle. Like, I don't like it. I don't dislike it. It's okay. And then I put for people that haven't seen it or they're not applicable, like they've seen like half a season or something. I got 22 upvotes on it and 124 comments, all of which I responded to. And then this was very interesting as well. I made a post on the same thing. Best episode from season 1. I won't be doing any of these for the later season because they consist of more than 6 episodes, and Reddit only allows 6 things in a poll. Sorry. So I got 519 votes. 276 people said episode 1, Days Gone By. 55 said episode 2, Guts. 49 said episode 3, Tales of the Frogs. 41 said episode 4, Vatos. 18 said episode 5, Wildfire. And 80 said episode 6, TS19. I was definitely thinking it was going to be the finale, but surprisingly, almost 300 out of the 519 said the premiere of the show, which makes sense. I mean, it's one of the longest episodes to date as well, so, yeah. Let's see what else. Hmm, 40 votes. Oh, this one got 462 votes, which is the better season. Very even results. 105 people said winter, 107 people said spring, 118 people said summer, and 132 people said fall. Got 19 comments and 17 upvotes. So pretty much 22.7% of people said winter, and then 23.2% said spring, 25.5% said summer, and then 28.6% said fall. For me personally, spring all the way. Weather 80 or above is too hot for me, honestly. And spring is just right. Spring is like 70 to 80, maybe like low to mid 60s in like the chilly mornings, and maybe a high of like low 80s. Oh yeah. Also, this was pretty intriguing. Which is more entertaining, a singular book or a book series? Turns out that 32.7% of people said a singular book, and 62.8% of people said a book series, meaning 94 for the singular book and 159 for the book series. What's a better watch? 67 said movies and 60 TV shows. Very even results, 52.8% for movies and 47.2% for TV shows. 35 people said chocolate better than candy. Or 35 said chocolate, 15 said candy. Yeah, I don't know, man. If you want to follow me on Reddit, obviously check my YouTube banner or go to my description. But if you're reading this, I'm Sam4378. Make sure to follow me there. And check out my Instagram and Rotten Tomatoes pages as well. So my mom is coming. I have to clear out my room now, and I think that's a good place to end. It's even 5 o'clock. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to enjoy, please do make sure to subscribe, like, and out of the kindness of your heart, please turn on post notifications. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope you've had an amazing day so far. I think that's a good way to end your night. But I suppose my viewers, some of them are from Turkey and Japan and Germany, halfway across around the world, so maybe morning. But for the Central Time viewers, it's probably about 9:15 or the 9:15 or so. Woo! Ooh, I gotta get Wiimotes back into here. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I need to go and clean up my room for school, and I will see you guys tomorrow for a table tennis touch video. Yeah, it's a game. It's fun. Thank you for watching. Okay guys, that was the episode. Woo! I will see you guys tomorrow for a lovely video, And I will be having part 10 of the Lucia series coming out very, very soon, I hope. And I'll catch you guys in another video. Mr. Cool, signing out.